Today we are out at Gayini, which is on Nari Nari country, and it consists of about 90,000 hectares of all different habitat types, but including extensive floodplain wetlands.
All our ancestors, you know, and they know about this place, and they know how significant it is.
I am the project officer running a Saving Our Species project which aims to support the Australasian bittern, the Australian painted snipe, freckled duck and blue-billed duck. The Australasian bittern is listed as a nationally endangered species, and it relies on heavily vegetated wetlands to both breed and forage. So they'll travel to our highly productive ephemeral wetlands in spring to nest. The Australian painted snipe is also nationally endangered, and there's not a lot we know about the Australian painted snipe. So we've been trying to create habitat through watering to support them should they show up. Freckled duck and blue-billed duck are listed in New South Wales as vulnerable, and the wetlands at Gayini have great habitat for them, so we are also aiming to support them through watering. The monitoring for this project is kind of tricky since all of our species are quite cryptic and hard to find, so the monitoring consists of spending a lot of time out in the wetlands, being quiet and watching and waiting to find evidence that they're here and that we're doing the right thing. 2020 has been a great year for environmental water at Gayini. We've had extensive flows throughout all of the wetlands, and this has created amazing habitat for the Australasian bittern, and we've seen the results of that this year with Australasian bitterns in all three of the wetlands that we've been monitoring.
Coming to work here each day, I mean, you know, you get up and you can come to this every day. I mean, it's great.
Gayini is an amazing place to come to because you drive in and it's very sparse and quite barren in some places, and then you just drive into this luscious wetland complex that's full of life, and there's birds everywhere and amazing aquatic plants, and the water is crystal clear, and there's lignum flowering and trees flowering, and it's just mind-blowing that we can have this sort of habitat out here. And it makes you think about what we've lost in the past, but also what we can improve on and how things can get better in the future.
Oh look, I can see a big future for Gayini. I can see the wetlands being more significant than most wetlands in Australia.
As part of the Saving Our Species project, we are managing for a number of threats with the Nari Nari Tribal Council. So the Nari Nari are managing pests and weeds through baiting, shooting and removal of weeds. We're also excluding stock from the wetlands to ensure that the vegetation isn't damaged at all, and introducing a fire regime that will benefit all of those species. The land managers and the traditional owners are carrying out a heap of work that is supporting the project and will ensure these species have the best chance possible. Diversity is a way that we can evaluate the health of ecosystems, and here at Gayini's wetlands we see such great diversity of both water birds, aquatic plants and terrestrial plants and woodland birds, and I think that's a really good way to know that we're doing something good out here and that these wetlands are really valuable.
The birds that I really like to see are the glossy ibis and stuff like that at my end. It's exciting to see those big colonies of glossies around. And you know, it's things like bitterns and stilts and whatever else that are really breeding really well at this end, and also black swans and stuff, so pelicans down behind on Monkham Creek. They're interesting to watch, interesting the way they act and react to levels of water and different stuff like that, and the different habitats that they're in.